no, I'm not staying live. Hillary's hit. So I'm thinking the eye or the center of the storm is now here. I'm in the garden and whoa, I don't even know what to say. This is really stupid. Anyways, let me step out for a second. Flowers. Oh, let's see. Gary's getting notices. Okay, the wind is hit now, and as you might be able to see, it's dark already. And where the hummingbird feeders are in the kitchen window, hi Mark, you're number one. I'm not going to stay long because this is really probably stupid. I'm wearing a hard hat though. But anyways, it's hit. I don't know how big the gusts are. Some of them have been unreal. Things have been flying. All day we've had rain. That's all we've had. And now it just hit. I can't walk too much. It's all full of mud. Let's see how far I can walk. I'm outside and he's hiding in the house. Are you hiding in the house, Gary? Anyways, it has hit. We've got the winds now. We've been getting the warnings. They're telling us it could go on. I think they said till 3. I'll do an update tomorrow. They keep sending these warnings. And anyways, we got the wind. Isn't this funny? The wind hit and we were, whoa. And Gary and I were just talking, look at my palm tree. I was saying, gee, maybe we shouldn't have tied up the gazebo. How's my gazebo up here? But now we have got, I'm soaking wet. We have got the winds. I can't zoom out for you because I think if I do, I can't zoom, I can only zoom in. I can't zoom out anymore. Anyways, just wanted to give a heads up to anybody that's, let's say, in LA, because I think it's heading that way, because we're between San Diego and the city of Los Angeles. So if you're in the LA area, you're probably going to get these high winds unless it misses you completely. But they are definitely here now. They started, I don't even know what time it is. The high winds started about 5 to 7. I mean, big time. I had to go close windows, pull screens in. The screens were coming off of windows. Things were blowing. I don't know if you can see the trees, how much they're blowing. I can't read anything, by the way, so I might have to go through it afterwards. Except I think that YouTube is pulling live chats. Let me see if I can see something, because my camera's going to die on me in the rain. I'm in the, oh, there's so many of you. Alicia, hello. Sunshine Country, chickens. You know what? This is silly. It's pouring rain. I'll read them afterwards, because this is really, like Gary said, are you serious? Well, I said I told some people wanted to get a heads up. Gary, do you want to come out and say hello? I don't even know where he went. Ow! See, I've been feeding. I don't know where he is. Gary, are you coming out? What? Why? Because your dumb wife is standing in the rain and you can come out and say. This is where we've been feeding the birds the seed here. And then the hummingbirds were in the window. They can't even go to the window right now. They
feeder right there undercover.
Yeah, well, this one's been undercover, but see, notice they haven't emptied this one.
Yeah.
They like the kitchen window. I don't know why. And they've emptied those. I've gone through 3 gallons of food today. So anyways, anybody that's heading, I'm going to say LA City, that's where you'll probably start getting the winds now. So I guess it's officially here. I don't know what else to say. Stephanie is saying thanks for the heads up. I know a few of you have asked, hey, can you come on for a minute just to let us know? Because that's the way the path is going. So we are in the path. Like I said, we're nowhere near as far as San Diego. But we're between the San Diego and LA City. So that's why I'm saying now you'll probably get these winds. I contacted my brother who is in LA City, and geez. Okay, I can't, it's blowing in my face. He doesn't have the winds yet. They're like by the farmer's market area or the Grove. I gotta hold on to something. Whoa! So they don't have the winds yet. You would imagine they get the same winds, don't you?
That's a topography because they've got a lot of buildings around.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, my daughter's getting the winds. She let me know that she's getting high winds. So she's got it, we've got it. as far as this wind, I don't know. So that's it. I know I've been keeping you up with this. I did a couple clips when it started, and then I thought, I'll just come on for a few moments and let you know it finally hit. It's so funny because literally minutes before the wind started, I was telling Gary, gee, maybe it was a waste to tie up the gazebo on the deck and move all this stuff. And I've got a living room full of stuff that came off of the deck. And then all of a sudden, this started. See, I've got a hard hat. Let me see. Oh, can I turn this around? I don't see my turnaround. There it is. He thought it was silly when I bought. Where's the camera? I think it's here. He thought it was silly when I bought it at the thrift store. I bought myself a hard hat. And then I bought Gary a hard hat. I think this is the first time you're wearing it.
No, I've worn it before.
You have? I just figured if an earthquake hit or something hit, you want to run outside. You got a hard hat in case something falls off, a tree. We got the pine trees with the pine cones, and we've got the palm trees with the palm fronds. So I bought one at a thrift store. Oh, they're really nice too. Look at that. For a few bucks. They're nice. They're really nice. Oh. They're nice to have. I keep it hanging right by the door. So if something happens, you grab it. If there's an earthquake like today, and you run and you put your hat on. Can you imagine? That was interesting. We're sitting this afternoon, and Gary gets a weird alarm. It's like, it was like a really weird alarm. And he said, I've never heard this before. And all of a sudden it says earthquake. And I said, we're having it now. I said, then the whole house started shaking. So he was notified seconds before the earthquake. And it really rolled. Even got the hummingbird feeders kind of shaking. They were shaking. So anyways, I'm going to turn this back around because you don't need to see me. I can't even see the phone. Oh, I think I hit it twice. No, I didn't. Do you have anything else to say? You're on the spotlight.
I got the earthquake alert before the earthquake, but other people got it after they felt the earthquake. So depending on how close you were to it would depend on what notification you got, because that's what I'm thinking.
I guess it also depends on your phone service. I didn't even get it at all on my Apple phone, and you got it on Google. Maybe I don't have it turned on. I don't know. He was surprised he got it. You didn't even know you were signed up for it, did you?
No, I can't remember signing up for it, but I got the notification. So it's good to have a Google phone and an Apple. So you've got one of each, you're going to be covered.
Yeah, so when I text you, you never get my texts. Maria, hello! I know you sent me a super thanks, and I haven't gotten it to you yet because I've been doing everything else, and I'll read it soon. Thank you, Maria. You got us live. No, we're going to be fine. It's just a lot of wind, and that's what's surprising because all day today it's been just raining. A lot of rain. We got a lot of rain. Rain is okay, but the wind is what I didn't want. And unfortunately, the wind came in just before the sun went down, and the hummingbirds feed so heavy during that time, and they were having a tough time. I'd step outside, they'd come to me, and it was like, well, there's nothing I can do for you. Anyways, the wind is here. I think I've been running the Weather Channel today mostly, and they said that this could last for quite a few hours, and they were talking about LA, so I think that it's going to go through the city of LA soon, and then up above. It's going to keep going is what it's going to do. But anyways, the wind is here. I think I have stuff in my eyes. I don't think you can see anything in the dark anyways. Oh, there's a light. Do we have a light? That's not going to show much anyways. I think we never turn on this light switch. We have solars, but I'm not walking over there. Oh, we have a little light. Look at that. He's got so many flowers. You're not going to hand pollinate today? We'll all watch you.
Not tonight, no.
Yeah, we'll see. I think they'll be okay. Most things are swinging. Even my flowers are sideways, and I think most of the stuff will be okay. I must have pulled off, gosh, I'm going to think almost 20 pounds of tomatoes yesterday, which is a good thing because I froze them. So I'll have that for all winter.
We didn't really get any torrential rain. It was solid rain pretty much all day, but it wasn't really what I would call tropical sort of hard hitting rain. I forget what I told you how many inches we got.
A little bit ago, before it started to rain again, you said 2.5 inches.
Okay.
So, but I think I'm gonna say it's probably more than that. My Melody 444. Let's see, she's saying there are more winds there near San Diego. Huh, I don't know. San Diego's been getting quite a bit, so I've been watching. I guess it depends on where you are. Linda Faulkner, hello. Tie yourself down. I'm standing outside. I'm not gonna stay out here long.
We're away from the tall trees.
Yeah, I've got my new thing here I can stand under. Laura, yeah, it's a 5.1 earthquake. Oh, wait a minute. The 5.1 earthquake hit us here in Ojai. Oh, you're in Ojai? Yeah, you must have really felt it because we felt it here. As soon as Gary said earthquake, I said, we're shaking now. And so we got the notice, and then all of a sudden we started to shake. I almost thought we were shaking again now. Let's see. Oh, Kathleen, I don't know if my corn will survive the night. I don't know. It depends. If it doesn't snap, it will. Micah, M-I-K-A. Micah, is that right? Yes, it was a rolling earthquake, not the jerk kind. Well, rolling is sometimes good. Okay, I won't be able to go through everybody. Kathleen, how are all you? I have no idea how my plants are. And the only thing I'm looking at is here. I checked some of my cameras that were still up. The one I had here fell over earlier, but I'm not going to worry about the plants. Whatever is, whatever. Some of the tomatoes could snap because they'll get waterlogged, and then they may snap from the wind. I don't know, because now the wind is here. And there's been some gusts that I thought the windows were going to come in on the house. I mean, they shook so hard. So Donald, hello. Oh my goodness, hurricane, earthquakes. I know all we needed was snow. We'd have everything. We're not going to have snow. Yeah, that was something. I didn't want to say anything when I got up this morning. I was thinking, I had this feeling somebody's going to have an earthquake close by. I didn't say anything, and then all of a sudden the earthquake hit. I don't know. Tracy, I think I heard it's been 87 years since California. Yeah, it's been about 87. I think they're saying 89. 89 since that earthquake hit. Is that what it is? And 89 since that tropical storm came in. That's interesting.
Like that.
So the last time the tropical storm came in, there was an earthquake. Go figure that one out. Let's see. I don't know if all the super chats. I'm sorry. I don't know if the super chats are there. Super chats. Live chats, I mean. I think YouTube might have pulled them because they can't find them sometimes afterwards, but I'm going to go look. They're here now, but I don't know if they'll be there later. Be grateful. Yes, it was an earthquake 5.1. Watching Abeta, A-B-E-Y-T-A family, watching from Tucson, Arizona. Stay safe. Whoops. We don't want to knock anybody off. Yeah, I think you'll be getting a little bit maybe of this. Is it normal for you, this is Lynn Schmidt, is it normal for you to have hurricanes? No, this is the first time in my lifetime, and no, we don't have anything like this. This is not normal at all. Nothing is normal about this at all. We don't even get tropical storms, very few. When the few have come through, didn't even barely make the news. There's been a few light ones. This has been completely different. Tracy, does this make anybody think fires, floods, or quakes? I was thinking about fires, but as long as we have rain, we're probably okay because of the rain. Otherwise, I was worried about that because I was thinking of Hawaii with wind-driven fires. So yeah, that was on my mind. Night rain from Alberta, Canada. Thank you. Just pray for everybody because some people will have it worse than us.
Some of this moisture will be carried into Alberta.
Oh, wow. Listen to this. I don't know how much you can really see from here, but I can't go traipsing through the garden right now. Go over it just a little bit. Jeez. I can't believe there's no wind in LA yet. Wow. Watching from Houston. Daniel, hello. Let's see, take care, praying for you. Oh, my nephew just came back from Israel. We went on that trip where it's something about, what did they call that? It's your life. I was going to tell Daniel about it. It's like you're entitled to it. So he went on that trip to Israel. Let's see. Anna watching from Maryland. I'm only worried that the wind hit just before they load up, but I'm hoping that they still got to get in there, some of them. Some of them were on the feeders and some of them just could not fly through this. So hopefully we'll see in the morning. But the feeders have been up and full all day and they've been feeding. Beth, I'm in Venice. We're not as far as San Diego. We're not in LA City. But leave it like that right now. Let's see. It's not scrolling for me. There I go. LR, I live in Riverside. Never felt any earthquake. I think it depends on where you are and where it vibrates through, how it comes through. So some people will feel things and some people don't. But I felt it. Birthright, you've got it. That's it. I couldn't think of it. He went on that and he really had a great time. His Birthright. That was really cool. And they pay for everything. Well, I think he had to pay a little bit, a couple $100, but that's such a great deal. He said he had a blast. He did some videos. He's starting to put them on YouTube, and he's doing a few little things on it. Let's see, now he's back in school in San Diego, which he had to go back to yesterday. The wind. British invasion lover, thank God. Can't read it.
I'm an atheist.
Oh, an atheist. I've got water on my phone, so it's hard to read a lot. Things are blowing. Tracy is watching from Indiana. I know I've missed a ton of you. I know I have. But I told some of you, you asked, please come on so we can be aware if maybe the wind is heading here. So anyways, all I can say is it is heading to LA. And whether you're going to get it, I don't know. But like I said, no wind all day today, not a speck of wind. We were thinking this is a tropical storm, but we got the wind. Do you have anything to say?
I've been in the tropics during...
Maria, knock it off. Maria, thank you very much. Maria, I want you to get you and your son something. You work very hard. Thank you for the $5 so much. I really thank you. Get yourself a gift next time. And then tell me what you bought. Thank you, Maria. Willow is in Newport. It's crazy right now. So Newport Beach, I guess, has got it. Okay, so it's moving in. We're finally getting basically I don't know if it's considered still the storm, but we're getting the center of it, the eye, more of a center. We got a member. We got a new member. Thank you. It just says member. D. That's all it's telling me.
From Europe.
From Europe?
Yep.
Okay, because I can't see it. I only.
In euros.
Well, that's Maria. But this I don't know who.
Okay.
It just says D member. So we got a new member. Thank you.
Okay,
And thank you to all the members. I know that I don't say enough. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you so much. You don't want to see me. This is crazy. Ah, jeez. Oceanside? Oh, but that's by San Diego.
Yep.
Yeah. Eddie, hi. Eddie, Darlene, Bonnie Horton. See, I've been watching weather. Oh, she's been watching the Weather Channel too. Looks like a lot of water. Still praying for you guys. This is Bonnie Horton. I've just let it run all day, the Weather Channel. No, I have SMTWD. I have no idea what the wind speed is. I'm sure they might do a report later, but there's been some really super gusts.
So Sunshine Country chickens.
Yes.
What I was saying about the tropics was I've been in the tropics when it's rained, and I'm sure Mark has too. And I'm assuming the rain, when it's tropical rain, it stings like hail. It hits that hard. So the rain we had today was just like regular heavy rain. I was hoping for it to sort of be like really hard tropical because I kind of miss the sensation of being hit by the rain.
Excuse me, you miss it?
Yes, I miss it.
Okay, thought you said that. Earthquake situation, hope it's good, yeah. They said there was no damage, no real damage to speak of. Probably grocery stores having to pick up everything off the floor. Julie says it looks like the wind is picking up. The wind is here. We didn't have any wind all day today. Miss Mindersu, let's see, stay safe. Robbie and Gary, thank you. Melinda Cash, where do the birds go when it's windy like that? They go inside the trees. They, believe you me, they know places to hide, and they can go deep inside the tree, closer to probably the trunk, and they'll be safe. I just worry about them eating enough. Pandora Fox, a member, hello, thank you. When the eye reaches you, it gets calmer. Oh, is it truly an eye though? See, I don't know how, I haven't noticed that on the TV yet. Will it have a true eye?
Not now, it's got a center.
Now, oh, it's got a center, okay. Willow's saying it's about 45-mile gusts. Oh, in Newport.
Where Willow is, it must be feeling like, because it's making pebble-like noises on the windows, so it's hitting hard there, the rain.
The rain?
Yeah, what we've had during the day hasn't hit like that, and that's what I was sort of expecting, but it's getting closer, or maybe we're going to have pockets where places it'll be like that, and here it may not be. Depends on how it's falling.
Wendy's, Robbie, watch Reed Timmer. He's over in your neck of the woods down storm chasing the Southern California right now. I'll have to check that out. Oh, jeez. Cul-de-sac grocery garden. The wind doesn't seem to be bad at your house. The wind doesn't seem to be bad? Okay, well, it's maybe compared to what, I don't know, but there's times that the screen came off on the kitchen window. I had to go put that back. It blew off, and then the door was shaking. We haven't had any wind today. Go ahead.
To answer Donald, earlier when I checked the rain gauge, we had 2.5 inches, so Robbie thinks we've probably had at least 3 by now.
I haven't checked it. I'll check it tomorrow. I'll do an update tomorrow. There's I won't be able to get to all of you. Moxie Ann Shirley Fincher, Finster, another member. Hello, thank you for being, okay, where'd it go? Willing to share. I almost didn't. It got to the point I would step outside and it was blowing in my face. I thought, this is silly. And then I thought, no, I'm just going to go for it real quick. But you're welcome. I see night rain. My neighbor, I can't read it. It's rolling by so fast. Say my neighboring province of British Columbia could sure use prayers and rain. They need rain? Oh, British Columbia.
Yeah, because of the fires.
Oh, yes. Maybe some of it will get that high. I don't know. Gloria, hello. Like I said, there is no way to get to everybody. There is absolutely no way. Oh, it got quiet. Now it's just a breeze.
Bonnie Horton, is your front driveway a lake like you thought? I did quite a bit of trenching to drain the water away, so it's got a lot of water there, but it's not as bad as it has been in the past. So preparing for this, I've been working the past few days trying to get things clear so that the water will flow out of the way.
It was more of a steady rain, not when we had some rain a while back that just came down in buckets. There was nothing like buckets coming down today.
It wasn't like buckets. It came down, and I think a lot of it was able to soak into the ground. Where if it, like in the past, it's come down really heavy like buckets, and it hasn't been able to drain into the soil as fast as it was refilling.
Hi, Chrisleen. Stay safe, thank you. Teresa, let's see. put your finger on Posy and hold, and it will slow the post. Oh, I'm trying. I am trying. I am slowing the post. And then it disappears. But the problem is I'm holding on to my phone because it keeps blowing, and I don't want it to get too wet. And then when I let go of the screen, it just all disappears. It comes and goes. See, Willow, I'm new to the channel. Where are you located? We're nowhere near as far as San Diego, but we're kind of in the middle of we're just going to say right now in the middle of San Diego and LA City, but closer to LA City. How about that? Maria, today we have rain. Oh, good. You needed rain. You've been so hot, and all those fires. That means that we will have fires. Is that what Maria wrote? And because of what? Lightning?
It could be from lightning.
See, Michelle Corden, Western.
Okay, a warning for fire. That might be.
Warning.
SOS warning. Might be a warning for fires.
We've had warnings all day that it's flooding. There's trees down in our area all over the place. There's been power outages all over. We did not lose our power. We lost our direct TV, but you know, that happens before. Oh, wait. There it is. Gee, there's something else written in the middle. I want to read that and it won't let me. No. Please tell me I did not do anything. Donald, I think I accidentally touched, is it Shia? Something it says it held for something.
No, I touched that one.
You touched it? No.
No?
I don't know.
Hang on.
I don't know.
You'll have to look
I can't look at it. It took it off. And I didn't think I touched it. Make sure the pansies stay dry. I don't know. Shia came up, so I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Bendigo did it. I see that.
Well, I can't do anything about that, but
No.
Donald might be able to.
No, listen.
Okay, IMS spam. I see where you already said we're between San Diego and LA City, closer to LA City than San Diego.
Okay, like Maria says, I've got warnings for fires because of the winds.
Okay, winds. As long as we stay wet, we'll be okay. I have not heard of any fires here, but like I said, we didn't even have wind until just now. As far as Tracy Painter, as far as I know, we haven't lost any trees. Have you walked the property? Because
I've walked the property, but the wind didn't come until later. So earlier on, I would expect if there's going to be any damage, I'll be able to see it tomorrow, not today.
In other words, we don't know.
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
I expect limbs at least.
He's expecting that there's been a lot of limbs down. Whoa. But as far as trees, I don't know. We won't know until we look in the morning. And this is supposed to go on. I don't know if we'll have the wind all night, but we're going to have rain all night. And then in the morning, it's supposed to be not as bad.
Julia.
Okay, I see what Donald did it. Okay, thank you, Donald. So, Donna, Donnella. Oh, it just stopped. Be safe, guys. She's a member. I'm in Arizona. We just got a few sprinkles here, but lots of wind. Oh, you got the wind. We had rain, but no wind until now. Let's see. Ruby, Garten, Rose. It's scrolling too fast. We are experiencing the same thing here in OC. Didn't lose power either. Yeah, there's different areas that lost power. Like my daughter told me there's a Walmart by her. They lost the whole area where Walmart is lost power. And so it's been kind of sporadic all over. He's probably looking for flowers. I don't know what he's saying.
Tommy, which is one of these, right?
In the green bucket.
Yeah, Tommy looks fine.
Tommy. Oh, you're looking for Tommy?
Someone asked.
Tommy.
Tommy's tucked away in cover.
Boy, is it windy in this city.
Hang on.
Oh my gosh, ZYTZ. Are you kidding
Okay.
me?
Oh, yeah, thank you
Stay
for that.
safe, stay amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's a surprise. Thank you so much. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh.
Okay, no rain in Phoenix.
No rain in Phoenix, unless they get it later, or did it miss them?
May have missed them. Because that's, I was wondering about Arizona because the weather channel kind of, you can't really tell.
Oh, it got quiet. Oh, it just stopped. Look. Is this weird? It just stopped. Like it just stopped.
Yeah, the wind stopped.
Like it was blowing so hard and it just stopped. Maybe we're just on a little pocket right now. Maybe it's done.
It's, I can feel the breeze, but it's not blustery.
Let's see, Gary 7. I have seen locally, where'd it go? Hatched, come on. Oh, it's rolling too fast. I lost it. Hatched desert thunderstorms, 50 times worse. Okay, I'm rolling too much. Maybe you can pick it up. It's rolling too fast. It's 50. Well, now I don't even know where it went. Oh, now, okay, the wind's coming back now. So we had a moment there. Something about 50 times worse. And now I can't, there it is. Then this one landed here, here a month ago. Oh yeah, we don't usually get a lot of wind. We get annoying wind. Wind that's gonna not let me put my wind toys out in the garden. Kind of wind like that, but we don't get real bad wind. Even when there's bad winds, the Santa Anas come in, we don't get too many of them. It misses us through the canyon. And so we get some wind, but this is, we thought it was gonna be worse than this, to be honest. So even this isn't as bad as we thought it was gonna be. The way they talked, we thought nothing would be left. Sandy Hill, well, hello, all stay safe. Yeah, I hope everybody stays safe, but thank you. Maybe you're in the eye. M-I-K-A, would that be Micah? Yeah, I don't know, it just stopped. All of a sudden it stopped, it started again.
Now the center of the storm is to the east of us. So we're going to get sort of the wind that's coming around. So the worst of it's going to be to the west, which is out in the desert areas.
Deborah's leg is saying the eye now, so I don't know. Okay, my 5 minutes has turned into 32 minutes. Claudia, coneflowers. Sounds like one of the rain bands just finished passing through. Have to wait for the next rain band. Wishing you all best. Thank you. Yeah, we're raining, but we're not really. It's just rain. It's not pouring rain. It's more wind now. We had rain all day, and now we've got wind.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of drizzle. It's not.
Now?
Yeah, well, it's enough to come off the roof.
Yeah.
It's kind of landing on the roof and dropping.
Melissa in Australia, thanks. Night rain. You know, my hands are wet. Now I see why it's not scrolling, because I'm holding the phone and they're wet. Gary, let's see. Yes, Gary Ozzy.
Gary's Aussie.
Yes, Gary's in.
Maybe someone asked somewhere.
Oh, somebody might have asked. Yes, Gary's from Australia. Look at this. So who else is in this storm right now? There's been a couple of you, right? Night rain, they are in Orange County. Okay. Go ahead, what, Gary?
I'm not sure what you asked me.
I didn't, did I? I didn't know. I thought you had something to say.
No, I'm just trying.
I know, I'm trying to read through. Moxie and Shirley Vincer, watching from Arkansas. Yeah, I think I know I missed a lot. There's not much I can do. There's a ton here. Michael, LA here. Michael's from LA. Oh my gosh, Tree 3 climber. Stay safe. and funds for my favorite birds. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thanks, Trade Climate.
Thank you, and it does go to the birds. I went through 3 gallons today. I couldn't believe it. So many, thank you. I'm trying to keep my heart. I don't need the hard hat really here, but if I go walking around a little bit, I do. It helps, I think. I haven't gotten hit yet.
It's keeping my head warm.
It does keep your head warm. Okay, see, I can't control my phone. My hands are wet. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you for all the super things. Thank you. Super chat. So, let's see. Jenna Weeks. I'm glad you're doing good from South Mississippi. Yeah, we're doing good. Did the birds all day today. Waited for the winds. Figured we weren't getting any winds, and then all of a sudden, just before 7, they just kicked in. Coffee, Bigfoot, fairies, smart wearing them. I keep them, like I said, I picked the first one up at a thrift store, and one of them's from a company. And I thought, it's a good investment. In case there's an earthquake, the first thing I do is I run out the door. So it's something to grab to throw on your head, because that's how people are going to usually get hurt, if something falls in your head. And then I found another one, so Gary's got one. So now we have a set. Let's see, I thought January rains are worse. Let's see, that's Claudel Smith. January rains are worse. Here, we don't always get rain in January. We're cold in January, but sometimes we don't get rain. It depends on the year. No, we've never had a rainstorm like this, because this is coming off of a hurricane that turned into a tropical storm, and we don't get tropical storms here. Our water's too cold. It's not like on the East Coast, your water's warm, but I saw there's a lot of areas where the water was 90 degrees, and I think that's why, a little warmer than usual. This time it developed and it hung on longer. Go ahead and answer questions, Gary.
Yeah, off the coast here, it's like 65 degrees or so. It's not warm enough to sustain a hurricane or even really a tropical storm.
I don't know if Maria's talking to you or another Gary. Gary, I don't have bees too.
Oh no, someone said they didn't have tomatoes.
Oh, tomatoes are when you can tap them. They're almost self-pollinating.
Yeah, I'm going to miss my squash this year because, well, the goldfinches demolished the leaves and I don't have any flowers left, and maybe this rain will help them come back, but they haven't made it back.
Jeez. This is tough. To stand here. It's supposed to be warm, but it's kind of giving me because I'm in a t-shirt, so it's like kind of a cold chill. You're standing at the doorway.
It's actually cooler than it has been at night.
Yeah, it's cool right now.
But it's also, we've got a wind chill factor that might be making it cooler. I don't know what the temperature is now.
I don't have a thermometer here.
Yeah, I was hoping we were going to get a good soaking rain, and we've got a good soaking rain. I'll find out tomorrow when I stick a shovel in the ground how deep the water's gotten down. Because the soil here is clay and it has dried out a lot.
Okay, Gary said his wife says they're finally getting tomatoes. Let's see, I think it says. My wife says, boy, is this going quick. Says we are finally getting tomatoes. We'll tap on them, but it could be that maybe they just needed some more compost tea or something. It's hard to say. Why? Oh my gosh, the wind. Birds not forgetting to eat what you grow. Birds not forgetting to eat what you grow. Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
Gary, Joanna. That's true.
I like the goldfinches. I tried to protect my squash, but I guess if they're hungry, well, I'm fine with that too. So.
It's funny, they never used to touch the squash leaves, and then one year they landed on top of the zucchini leaves and they started eating holes in them, and you'd go and find they're shredded. The leaf on the outside is still intact, but they sit on top and eat down. Now they're eating the whole leaf. So they figured out zucchini leaves and any squash leaf is good, and so they really attack it. And we've got hundreds of goldfinches now, where years ago you would rarely see one, remember?
Yep.
So we have goldfinches like we have hummingbirds almost.
I left the sow thistle go to seed, and then I over time we had more and more sow thistle, and sow thistle's got a nice fine seed that they like. And now we've got lettuce, and Robbie lets her lettuce go to seed and bulk, so they've got plenty of sort of just the right sort of food for it.
We have a lot of food now. I let a lot of lettuce go to seed. Now my next thing is I'm going to grow finch mix. And the spice finches have been coming in, and they found that it's growing behind my flowers here and it's growing over there, and they were in there yesterday. And they were so cute. They found it and they came in a whole bunch of spice finches, including one that had a baby that was a pintail white baby. It wasn't their baby, but they raised it, and they were coming in, so they were eating the seeds I put out and going down and eating the seed heads that are there, because that's what they need, a lot of green seed heads. Maria said she finally got her first zucchini and it was really good. I waited too long on some of them. I took some and picked them too big, and they sat too long, and they got their skin real hard and had to cut it off. I should have just sliced it up and froze it, because when you freeze zucchini that's too big and you take it out of the freezer and thaw it, the skin just comes right off. I think you can just take out the seeds afterwards. But I'm glad you got your zucchini and I lost what you wrote, because everything's rolling quick. But I saw you said the baby formula helped. Boy, does that stuff work. It's not the same as powdered milk. Baby formula's got all your vitamins, your prebiotics, everything in there. And it's amazing if you're having problems to put a little bit in the soil, but you've got to make sure it's covered, especially if there's any rodents or anything around. They'll go after it. It's getting wet again. And it works fantastic when you need it. It really, really works. Okay, I lost your thing that you wrote, Maria. It disappeared on me, but I read it as it was rolling by. It's too hard to read everything. Sherry gardens all around. My goldfinches used to eat the squash, but since I planted sunflowers, they're eating the seeds like mad. Now let me ask you, Sherry, are you on the East Coast or the West Coast? And I'm very curious on your answer. Melinda, Mark, you are a character. Oh, Melinda, hello, Melinda. I know Mark is a real character. And Mark knows I give him a hard time. He comes in, he's last. I think he thinks he's going to get a whole bunch of those blue hummingbird emojis. And then I just put Z's across it or something. He is a character. East Coast, wait. EZ says West Coast, but that's not the one that wrote about the, hold on. That wasn't EZ.
It was Sherry Gardens.
Sherry Gardens all around, because our goldfinches are very small here and they do not eat sunflower. They rarely eat parakeet mix. Yep. East Coast, okay. Sherry, we have the lesser goldfinch, which is smaller and more petite, and I think their beak is a little smaller, so they tend to eat more green seeds, greens, and very tiny seeds. That's why they'll go to the lettuce. Walk in here a little bit. They'll go to the lettuce heads. This is lettuce I put out here for them. This is the type of seed they eat. The ones we have here, they won't eat sunflower. I've never seen one eat sunflower, but yours on the East Coast are a little bigger, and I do believe they do eat a little bit of a different seed mix. What?
However, they do eat the leaves of the sunflower.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we've seen them do that. Did you just say that?
No, I don't remember seeing that.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that makes sense if they're eating greens, but they won't eat the sunflower seeds.
No, not the seeds.
Because I've had a few people say put sunflower seeds out, which I do, but they don't touch it.
No, I've spotted them on the sunflower.
Okay, she says we don't have the lesser though. No, but we have the lesser. Barb.
Yep.
My daughter's baby, wait a minute. Barb, my daughter's baby was born in December. Okay, I think she's talking to somebody else. Let's see, Sherry. We don't have the lesser though. No, but we do. I don't have them here. We only have the lesser goldfinch. I think you've got the American goldfinch, which is, I think, prettier too. A deeper yellow. What, Gary?
Actually, I lost the fade. There's someone...
The crystal rose. You saw her first monarch. Oh, great!
Okay.
Monarchs are so pretty. Go ahead.
Tricia Sutton. She's got the lesser goldfinches in northern Nevada, and they ate the leaves and the seeds when they're soft.
Oh, when they're soft, that makes sense. I haven't had them touch any of my sunflowers that I grow, but that would make sense when they're still in their green stage, because that they probably can eat better. Because that's good to know, though. Robin E. Okay, she's talking to Darlene. Linda's talking to Mark and laughing. Let's see, Warrior Queen. Let's see, is talking to Betty. Good. I love when everybody talks among themselves. And Josiah Pierce. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's rolling. Now I lost it.
Josiah.
Josiah?
Yeah.
That's the best and cheapest. Cat Mac. I can't do anything rabbits or rats. Wait a minute. I can't do anything rabbits or rats or quail. You know, this thing is rolling too quick. When I hold it, it tries to knock things off. Keep digging out things. Cat, I'll tell you something. Start slow. Get 2 totes, 2 chairs. They give them away. Go look for 2 chairs. You also use a metal chair if you found metal ones. And set them up on there and put some tool around it. The rats will not go in with the tool around the tote. You can leave the top open for pollinators. The rabbits can't get into a chair. What was the other thing on there? You said there was other things. It's the best way. If you start with just 1 or 2, and the quail won't go in there. So that's the way to grow something. Just don't make it into a massive garden. Start with something small, and then you'd be amazed what you can grow in 1 or 2 totes on a chair. But the rabbits, I don't have a problem with them at all on chairs. I just have to string it around with some tool to get rid of the squirrels, and sometimes I don't get to it. Okay, now the wind is starting up. We've got the wind again. There's been a couple really good gusts before I came on. I mean, so hard, it was unbelievable. Look at the sky. It's black, but it's white along the bottom. Isn't that weird? Jeez.
That's strong.
Yeah, but that's strong enough to take down a tree yet. I don't think. Is it? I don't think so. It hasn't blown me over yet. Almost. Ooh. It is a beautiful view. The sky, it just kind of, I guess it's city pollution reflecting on the clouds. So it's light and then the sky is dark above it. I'm going to have to say right now, I'm sorry to anybody I missed, but there's no way to get to everybody. Let's see, I'm talking to you. I have, oh, honey, I'm talking to you. I have the baby dove. I have the baby. Are you the one? I think you messaged me the other day about the dove. Hopefully it's eating something on its own, because I think you found the dove and you were going to keep it during the storm or something. So I'm hoping the dove is going to be okay. Let's see. Betty Little. Okay, hi Patricia. She's talking to Patricia. Oh, let's see. You guys can talk to each other. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Be careful with candles. What's wrong, Mark? I can't light a candle for light? Oh my gosh. Let's see. To slow the chat, hold the button. What button? There's a button? To slow the chat, hold the down button. Do you see a down button?
Arrow.
Where do you see an arrow?
You have to scroll up, and then you get, if you scroll up, you get the,
Show me.
you're not getting it on.
No, I have an
Okay.
apple. And apple runs differently than
Yeah.
oh, there it is. Oh, hold it. I'm going to knock somebody off. What? No. Oh,
Scroll down, yeah.
and hold the, okay, I see. Oh, okay, so I scroll down and then I can read it. Look Okay, that's good. See, I learned something. Thank you. Bless your heart, Beth. Okay, Beth. These are so confusing. Do I talk to somebody? Okay, we're gonna have to end this. Yeah, this is bad. We're gonna have to go in. We've got light driving rain and wind, and this is kind of difficult. Jeez, my head almost went. It almost took me over. Linda Bauer, hello. Nikki Tobin, let's see. Oh my God, please, Father God, protect them. We'll be fine, Nikki. It's just wind. It's just wind. We'll be okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm holding the arrow and it's still moving. Nope, it's not working for me. I don't know why.
This is. It's not.
You don't have the same chat set up as I do.
No.
See, mine's set up differently on the Apple. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Oh, Coronado Del Mar. You had a lot of rain. Oh, isn't that where the Weather Channel set up today in that area?
Where's that?
Coronado.
Coronado, yeah.
They set up there and they're waiting for. Jeez, where is the water coming from? Is blowing in my face?
This is Corona Del Mar.
Corona Del Mar. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It's blowing in my face now. I don't even know where it's coming from. Okay, I'm gonna turn this way. Let's see. Let me check my camera. Hold on, guys. Okay. Willow, let's see. Candles. Susan Spring. San Jose, California. Okay, rain. I'm not gonna be able to do all this. I think we're gonna have to cut this and get in. My camera is sopping wet. You have any step down so you can get hiding in the house and I'm standing.
Well, the wind chill's getting to me.
It is. And my skin is wet and cold now. I'm sopping wet. My clothes are wet. Oh, it's raining. It's actually raining. That's what's blowing in my face. You can't see the rain?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's raining. Okay, we're going to go in. I want to thank you all for the super chats. And do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, thanks for the super chats. Thanks for watching us.
I hope we didn't bore you. And if you're in the path, be aware that it's getting windy now because it's been kind of like no wind all day. And so now we've got the wind. And that's what I wanted to warn you, that the wind is coming. Hopefully we won't have too many big gusts, so we won't lose any trees. But there is a lot of trees down in this area, I've been told. My main thing is I don't want to lose electricity for days. But I think we'll be okay. I have little power. You have the big generator. You can always run a refrigerator. You did run a refrigerator once.
I can run a lot on the generator.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
We never use it. I forgot about it. It sits there until we need it. He's laughing.
No, I was just thinking I haven't fired it up for a while, so I should just test it to keep it
You
going.
get quiet again. It has its moments where suddenly gets quiet. Okay, everybody have a wonderful evening. I know I missed a lot, and I'm so sorry. It's just impossible to go through all this. I mean, there's 550 people here. That's a lot. And then a lot of you are throwing chats in. Mark is always letting everybody know he's number one. Number one because you're here first, or do you feel that you are number one over all of us? Okay, looking real quick to see if there's anybody else. I know I missed a lot. No one knows. We tested our generator. Oh, we test our generator once a month. That's a good idea. Connie Davison, hello, love the look, neat hat. Yeah, it's a hard hat. I had that for earthquakes. Never thought I'd need it for a hurricane or a tropical storm. Maria, I want to thank you again. I'll answer your message later. I've just been so tired at night, and I've been doing a ton of stuff around here trying to get prepared for this. Don't ditch us. Okay, Mark. Anyways, I want to thank everybody. It gets quiet off and on. It gets quiet. And then it starts to rain again and it blows in my face. Anyways, we'll come on again live. I'm trying to do it more often. And anything else you want to say, Gary?
No, that's pretty much it. It's been a long day. So
Joel's Guppies and Fish, thank you for the great work. Oh, thank you. All right, I know I missed a ton of you. Robin E, Beth. There's just, I'm trying to see if I saw Warrior earlier. Coro, yeah, yes, earthquake this afternoon. Glendale is on the granite. Okay, and Susan Spring, thank you. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's Munkus trap.
Monkstrap.
Say that?
I think it's Monkstrap.
Okay, and like I said, there's a ton. And Rob Lee, K.A. Oh, yeah, no. Every time I hold the button, it just. Okay, I almost had a fire and air. Love your videos. I've learned so much. Thank you. Juilliard, hello. Paige Lee, whoa! I'm blowing over. Linda RNKE, stay safe. We're trying. If we get in the house, we probably will. Michelle Mason, we'll be fine. We'll get through this. It's been a quiet day today, just rain. CE, hello. Joanna, I said hello to you earlier. I think, is it Marcy Adams? Like I said, I would never skip anybody, even if you wrote so bad, I wouldn't skip you. I'd still say hello. I just can't get through everybody. Robin E, you're ready to go in, aren't you?
Yeah, my phone's wet.
Oh yeah, mine is too. But then if they ruin it, I can get a better one. I always tell him, use my phone. If you break it, I get a better one.
Okay, good night.
Okay, he's trying to get, he's saying good night. Okay. He wants to go, yeah. So I'm going to go in. So anyway, stay safe. I think the camera is that way. Yeah, stay safe. I just want to come in and let you know. We're doing okay. We're just wet. I'm wet. We're wet, but we're okay. The wind is not as bad as it could be. Hopefully it doesn't pick up anymore. I don't think it's going to pick up. I think this is it. They've been talking about it. It's here. Hopefully it passes through, and then I can walk through the garden tomorrow and see. Hopefully very little damage. And if there is, I'll start over. I'll compost in place. Bye-bye. Have a great evening. And don't forget to eat what you grow. And if you don't grow something, grow something. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for everything.